spitting orange sparks into the obsidian sky as Scoutmaster Jenkins leaned forward, his face illuminated from below like a gargoyle. "They say it started in the 70s, he whispered, his voice dropping to a gravelly rasp. "A lab escapee with a brain the size of a walnut but an IQ higher than Einstein. It lives behind the cracked porcelain of a third-floor boys' bathroom. They call it the Oracle. If you feed it a single yogurt drop and solve its riddle, it will grant you the answer to any question. Even the answers to the dreaded midterm calculus exam." Leo, Sam, and Toby sat huddled together, their marshmallows charred to unrecognizable lumps of carbon. Leo pushed his glasses up his nose, his heart hammering a frantic rhythm against his ribs. "It is just a hamster. A rodent. Biologically speaking, it cannot possess precognitive abilities." "Tell that to the kid who got 100% last year after leaving a piece of dried papaya by the vent," Sam countered, his eyes wide with a mix of terror and desperation. "The math test is tomorrow, Leo." I does not like. The school at midnight was a different beast entirely. The linoleum floors, usually stuffed by 1,000 sneakers, were now vast, reflecting rivers of moonlight that bled through the high windows. Every hum of the vending machine sounded like a low growl, and the smell of floor wax felt suffocating. The trio crept toward the third floor, their flashlights cutting thin, shaky paths through the gloom. Of the curve. "We seek the secrets of the cosine. Reveal yourself." For a moment, there was only the drip of a leaky faucet. Then a scratching sound echoed from behind the wall. A low, booming voice, distorted as if through a celestial fog, vibrated the very tiles. Who dares disturb the slumber of the great nibbler? Is it more teenagers who forgot to study their flashcards? "Mr. Henderson," Toby gasped, his shoulders slumping. "You are the Oracle. I am a man with a lot of time on his and a very good ear for bathroom acoustics." Henderson replied, his voice returning to its usual dry, sarcastic tone. He took a bite of his sandwich and gestured to the megaphone in one hand and a half-eaten ham sandwich in the other. A small, very ordinary hamster sat in a cage on the shelf behind him, blissfully unaware of its divine status. "Amir Henderson," Toby gasped, his shoulders slumping. "You are the Oracle. I am a man with a lot of time on his hands and a very good ear for bathroom acoustics." Henderson replied, his voice returning to its usual dry, sarcastic tone. He took a bite of his sandwich and gestured to the megaphone. "I have been running this racket for 3 years. Usually I get better snacks than yogurt drops. One kid brought me a whole pizza once. Now, get out of here before I call your parents." And Sam, for the love of Pete, the answer to question 4.